Because you may feel, okay, I live in Beantown, or I may live in the Grove, or I may live right here in Chippenham. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter, because God created you for a great purpose. Because there is greatness in you. I grew up in Cotto Avenue in the Grove. And I was on the welfare line, I attended C.C. Sweden. But I want you to know that this is a great school. Yes, I've had my share of mistakes and challenges, but God has been faithful. He has been faithful. So wherever you find yourself, know that you can do it. I know you have goals, you have dreams. Do not let those dreams die, because you can do it. I was raped at the age of 18. I had a baby. My daughter's now 34. I said, but you know, that didn't stop me. Some people said, I didn't think you had goals. I always had plans and goals. I'm a certified public accountant. I have my bachelor's degree. I have a PhD in philosophy and organizational leadership. I'm a certified international risk manager. I'm a certified credit professional. I've lived in Europe, in Amsterdam, in Cayman, in England. And I've done that because of what I've learned in CC Sweden. The teachers. And it's because I persevered. I believe in who I am, who God created me to be. And God does not have favorites. He loves us all the same. And so I want you to know this morning, when you come into these gates every morning, you're here because you're here for a purpose. And I want you to excel because you can. It doesn't matter what people may say about you. Because, you know, they used to laugh at me every time. So, Brenda, what you doing this morning? What's your plan? I want you to know I had a plan every day. I had a plan. I wrote down the plan. And I want you to know every one of those plans came into fruition. And so you have to write the vision. You have to write it down, and you have to make it clear. You have to make it clear. And so, yes, I had my share of when I was not in alignment with God, not doing what God says. And we all have that challenge. But guess what? God says, come as you are, my child, because he loves you. He loves you. And he's concerned about what's going on in your life. You are not alone, because he has chosen you to do a work. And so he wants you to know who you are in him. And so what people may see you today, that's not who God has called you to be. You're going to step into greatness. And so I want to encourage you, as you study for your exams, as you come into the classroom, be your best self. Do not compete against each other, but compete against your best self. Understand what God has created you for. Search into your hearts. Know that greatness is in you. And you're not alone. Your voice. Let your voice be heard. Be respectful. Be honest. Have integrity. Work hard. Apply yourselves. Understand what it is you like to do and what you do not like to do, so that you can start to prepare to go out into the world out there. And the world, there's no limits or no boundaries. There's no boundaries for what you can do. And so I just want to encourage you, as you go ahead, as you study, you do your best, put your best foot forward, and know that God is with you, that you are not alone, and that you have over 100 women across the length and breadth of the Bahamas. We are praying for you. We are covering you. We have a hedge of protection around you, that you will do what God created you to do. And so I want you to be encouraged, to be like Joshua, to be like Esther, to be like Samuel, to be like David. So we have a Kevin Simmons was our head boy in 1987 when I graduated. He is now a doctor. We have doctors. We have those that have climbed the rank as police officers and sergeants and heads of departments, teachers, lawyers. And I want you all to know the sky is the limit. Do not sell yourself short. So I just want to say thank you for having us this morning. We're not going to make it long because we know that you have your exams. So we just want to say thank you. I want you to be encouraged, and I want to see those who will be their best selves. Know what? Now, see, the first thing in being your best self, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. Make sure your listening skills, because you don't want to miss out on the opportunities that God has in store for you. He's already given you everything that you have need of. And so he loved you so much that he let his son die on the cross to save you from your sins, to save you and I. We are all sinners falling short of the glory of God. But it's God that fixes us, not we ourselves. So don't be so hard on yourself. Just have a conversation with him, because he wants you to know that he is there and that you can come. You can come to him no matter what it is, because he knows it already, because he's the all-seeing, the all-knowing God who cares for you. May God bless you. Thank you so much.